Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Well, in this video, we'll talk about breaking news: new Canadian Citizenship by Descent Bill C-71. Welcome to our latest update on Canadian immigration news. Today, we have breaking news about a significant development in Canadian citizenship laws. The Canadian government has introduced Bill C-71, a new piece of legislation focused on citizenship by descent. This bill could have a profound impact on how citizenship is granted to children of Canadian parents born abroad. Stay tuned as we delve into the key details of Bill C-71 and what it means for those looking to secure a Canadian citizenship by descent. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Today, Immigration Minister Marc announced that they are introducing new Canadian citizenship by descent legislation, called Bill C-71. This bill would expand citizenship by descent beyond the first generation in an inclusive manner that preserves the value of Canadian citizenship. This bill would immediately provide Canadian citizenship to those born abroad to a Canadian parent who was also born abroad before the act went into effect. It would also expand access to a direct grant of citizenship to children born overseas and adopted by Canadian parents beyond the first generation. Following the legislation's implementation, parents born abroad who have or adopt children born outside of Canada must have spent at least 1,095 cumulative days of physical presence in Canada prior to their child's birth or adoption in order to pass down citizenship. Bill C-71, an act to amend the Citizenship Act, 2024, would also reinstate citizenship for lost Canadians, people who lost or never obtained citizenship due to antiquated provisions in previous citizenship laws. Before the act takes effect, Bill C-71 would also grant citizenship to the descendants of lost Canadians and anyone born overseas to a Canadian parent in the second or following generations. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. The proposed changes in Bill C-71, an act to amend the Citizenship Act, 2024, may raise questions for individuals and their families. Once Parliament passes the law and it receives royal assent, we will promptly implement these changes and provide eligible individuals with more information on our website.
The proposed legislation will extend citizenship by descent beyond the first generation in a way that is inclusive and upholds the value of our citizenship. If passed, the bill extends automatic citizenship to anyone who is born outside the country to a Canadian parent before the legislation comes into force. We also introduced amendments to respond to issues raised at parliamentary committees as well as in the courts. They will restore citizenship to those we call lost Canadians. That could be someone who was never able to become a citizen or lost citizenship because of previous and outdated legislative provisions, while the government previously brought forward changes that fix the status.
Expected good news for lost Canadians. Because of the first generation limit in the Citizenship Act, children born abroad to Canadian citizens who are not born in Canada often do not automatically get Canadian citizenship. However, the Ontario Superior Court of Justice ruled on December 19, 2023, that the first-generation restriction for people born abroad is unconstitutional. Minister of Immigration Marc announced in January 2024 that they will not be appealing the court decision declaring a section of Canada's Citizenship Act to be unconstitutional. The Ontario Superior Court of Justice granted the government until June 19, 2024 to amend the Citizenship Act after ruling that the Act unconstitutionally establishes two classes of Canadians. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. Canada's leading news publisher, The Globe and Mail, reported on Saturday that the government had written a new law in response to the court ruling because of dissatisfaction with the slow progress made on Law S-245, which aims to do the same things. Who are lost Canadians? People who get caught up in convoluted provisions of the Citizenship Act because of where and when they were born are known as lost Canadians. The first generation born overseas is not allowed to automatically give their children citizenship if they are also born outside of Canada under the first generation cutoff regulation. The Conservative government of the time established it in 2009 in response to criticism over Canadians of convenience, which had resulted from an $85 million evacuation of 15,000 Lebanese Canadians who were stuck in Beirut during an Israeli conflict. If you have any query, please contact us on Instagram and Gmail. According to the regulation, demonstrating a strong link to Canada does not qualify one for citizenship. Parents of second-generation children must sponsor them to enter Canada as permanent residents, and then they can apply for citizenship just like any other immigrant. Long criticized, it is alleged to have established two categories of Canadian citizenship, one for Canadians born in Canada and another for those born overseas. Previous Bill S-245 for Canadian citizenship. Several provisions of Bill S-245, as revised by SIM, fully address the objective of providing citizenship by descent to people who may have lost it because of the need to petition for citizenship retention before turning 28. It also seeks to provide relief to the second generation born overseas if they have strong ties to Canada. Honourable Yona Martin tabled Bill S-245, an act to modify the Citizenship Act, giving citizenship to certain Canadians, in the Senate on May 12, 2022. The Senate approved the measure unaltered on May 17, 2022. As enacted by the Senate, Bill S-245 gave citizenship to a group known as Lost Canadians, or those born overseas to Canadian parents between February 15, 1977, and April 16, 1981. These people would have been Canadian citizens by birth, but they might not have known that they had to apply to keep their citizenship before turning 28. On June 15, 2022, Jasraj Singh Hallan, MP, introduced Bill S-245, which was accorded first reading that same day. The House of Commons Standing Committee on Citizenship and Immigration, CIMM, was to receive the bill following its second reading on November 16, 2022. SIM looked at the bill from March 20, 2023, until June 5, 2023. SIM learned throughout its investigation that the amendments were problematic as they were written and that a number of revisions would be required to fix specific problems. Thank you for joining us for this important update on Bill C-71 and its implications for Canadian citizenship by descent. This new legislation marks a pivotal change in how citizenship can be acquired and could open new doors for many individuals with Canadian heritage. Be sure to stay informed about the latest developments by subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell for more updates. If you found this information useful, please give us a thumbs up and share this video with others who might benefit from it. See you in our next update. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.